Hello guys, this is Suyash Koel signing in. I hope that you all are doing fantastic and having a great time going on as of now. A great 2nd February going on as of now. So all the students out there, please respond if you can hear me, if I'm audible to you. All the students guys who can hear me, please respond everyone. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna wait for a couple of minutes so that we can have some more students joining us. And then we will be beginning with our session that we are having over here. All those who can hear me, guys, please respond. Everyone out there, please respond. Can you hear me? Am I audible to all of you? Okay, so this is the topic that we are having for today that you can see on the screen. We are going to have what? We are going to have a quick revision of real numbers with some questions and some concepts in the next half an hour. And this is for class 9, but I would recommend that the students of class 10 should also go through these things, because that will be a good revision for all of them, right, as far as your real numbers are concerned. So let's quickly proceed with all this that we have for today. Okay, let's wait for 1 minute so that we can have some students joining us, and then we will be starting with our session. Okay, so let's wait for a minute. Okay, guys, so let's start our discussion. Let's talk about the topic that we have for today. And this is about myself, guys. I'm an engineer by profession, teacher by heart, and I have more than 1,40,000 followers on an academy. And presently, I'm taking care of an academy, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th platform, and I'm just teaching mathematics over there. So you can also follow me so that you can get all the updates of my free classes that are going to happen on an academy and all the YouTube sessions. आप इस टेलीग्राम ग्रुप को भी ज्वाइन कर सकते हो. By joining this telegram group, you all will be able to get all the latest updates of my upcoming YouTube sessions. I share all my courses in this group, so you all can be a part of this telegram channel that we have. I've been a part of an academy CAT platform as well. I've been a part of an academy SSC CGL platform as well. This is about myself. Now moving forward, guys, let's proceed with the next things that we have. You all can use my code Suyash Live. Please understand, guys, very important thing. देखो, जैसे अभी हम लोग यहाँ पर लाइव कनेक्टेड हैं on YouTube without any charges, without any cost, that is for free that we are connected right now. In the same way, hello, Bibek Saha, how are you? So you all can use my code. Okay, आप मेरा कोड यूज कर सकते हैं. आपको कुछ नहीं करना है. Let me tell you, just need to download an Academy learning application. By downloading an Academy learning application, you just need to use my invite code after selecting your class 9, 10th, 11th or 12th, whatever it is. You need to use my code Suyash Live, and after using it, you will be able to unlock all the free content. Okay, I repeat, all the free content that we have on an Academy, you will be able to unlock all that. Okay, आप वो सारा free content unlock कर पाएंगे मेरे कोड को use करके. So go ahead, use the code, unlock the free content, the free special classes, the free sessions, the free courses that you have on an Academy learning application, and learn for free. Now, moving forward, guys, let's begin with our discussion that we have on real numbers. All the students out there, guys, who can hear me, please respond. Everyone, all of you out there who can hear me right now. So very quickly, we'll be starting with our kahani that we have. Whenever we talk about real numbers, guys, the first thing that comes to our mind is what is real number. Okay, so whenever I'm talking about the entire set of numbers, okay, the entire set of numbers that I'm talking about, that is considered to be what? That is considered to be the real numbers. Now when I'm talking about real numbers, please focus. As we all know, our journey starts from here. हमारी कहानी यहाँ से शुरू होती है. We have natural numbers. Okay, what are natural numbers? Natural numbers are basically your counting numbers. Yes or no, guys? Natural numbers are your counting numbers. Do you agree with me? Which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on up to All these are your natural numbers. After natural numbers, the next thing that we have is what? The next thing that we have is whole number, right? After natural numbers, the next thing that we have is whole numbers. What is whole number? Could you please tell me? So in whole numbers, everything remains the same. There is just one change, and what is that? You simply say that 0 plus all the natural numbers, that will be known as what? 0 plus all the natural numbers, that will be known as your whole numbers. Then comes another step that we have over here, and then we talk about what? Then we talk about the third step, that we have integers. Are you clear? You got it? Now, what includes integers? What are integers? Hello, Samida, how are you? When we are talking about integers, guys, so integers include what, Samjo? Integers includes all the whole numbers, right? Plus, they also have negative numbers, okay? Plus, they also have what? Negative numbers, like -2, -3, -1, -7, -8. So, all the whole numbers and all the negative numbers are actually contained in integers. And after integers, what do we have, guys? After integers, we have something which we call kya? Which we call rational numbers. Okay, what are rational numbers? So till now we are only talking about what? Till now we are only talking about whole numbers, 1, 2, 3, 0. We are talking about these kind of numbers, right? Now, if you are talking about rational numbers, so it could be of any form a upon b, right? All the numbers of the form a upon b where a and b are both integers. I repeat, all the numbers of the form a upon b where a and b are both integers are basically known as your rational numbers, okay? But if I'm talking about rational number, there is another kind of number which we call irrational number, okay? Which we call irrational number. Irrational number are those numbers, guys, which cannot be represented in the form of a upon b, which cannot be represented in the form of a upon b, जहां पर a और b क्या हो? दोनों के दोनों आपके integers हो. That's not possible for irrational number, right? And when you combine all these rational numbers and all these irrational numbers, the biggest set you get is what we call real numbers. Are you clear? So this is how we talk about real numbers. So what we say that real numbers are actually containing rational numbers as well as irrational numbers. Rational numbers are containing integers, integers are containing whole numbers, and then whole numbers are containing natural numbers. This is the entire table that we have. In class 11, when you will be learning one more kind of number that contains all the real numbers as well. Okay, so for now, if you see, all the numbers that can be expressed, okay, all the numbers that can be expressed on this number line, all those numbers that you can express on this number line are known as your real numbers, okay? And that real number includes rational numbers, irrational numbers, integers, whole numbers, natural numbers. If you see, there is no subcategory for irrational number, okay? Rational numbers are actually standing alone. But हम rational numbers की जब बात करते हैं, तो rational number contains all the integers, integers contain all the whole numbers, and whole number contains all the natural numbers. Or you can say what? Or you can say natural numbers are contained in whole numbers, whole numbers are contained in integers, and integers are contained in rational numbers. Is that clear to all of you or not? All the students out there, guys, please respond. Everyone who can hear me, all the students out there who can hear me, please respond. Is that clear to everyone out there? Yes or no? Okay, so this is how we can talk about this real numbers and this kahani. Let's proceed forward. The next thing that we have, okay, the next topic that I would like to discuss, guys, over here is that whenever we are talking about how to plot any point on the number line, okay, so if I give you any rational number, right, let's say I am giving you any rational number. So we all know, before that, let's talk about Pythagoras. We all know that when we are talking about Pythagoras theorem, what is that? If this is my triangle ABC, hello Shri Varshini, how are you? In this triangle ABC, if I consider this as my base, this as my perpendicular, and this as my hypotenuse, okay, then I can say what, guys? From here I can say hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. Are you clear? Then I can say what, guys? I can say that hypotenuse square is equal to perpendicular square plus base square. This is what we have, right? Which means whenever you are talking about a right angle triangle through Pythagoras, we can say this. Ab maan lo, I want to do what? I want to represent, question is this, represent root 2 on number line. Okay, the question is represent root 2 on number line. Question ये बोल रहा है कैसे represent करेंगे? How to represent root 2 on number line? If I want to represent root 2 on number line, see, because I don't have any fixed value for this root 2, so I will try to obtain the length which is root 2 on my number line. And how to do that? Please focus. I just made my number line over here. I marked my origin 0 over here like this. Now, I'm simply saying that let's say this is my point which is equal to 1. Are you clear? This is my 0 to 1 that I'm having. Now, from this 0 to 1, what I'm saying, guys, on this point which is your point at 1, just draw a perpendicular which is equal to 1 unit. Okay, so drawing a perpendicular over here will give you like this. This is a perpendicular that you are having of 1 unit. Yes or no? This is your 1 unit perpendicular. And now, guys, when you join this origin with this point, if you look at this over here, this line that you'll be getting, if you see, this is perpendicular, this is 1 unit. You drew a perpendicular over here of 1 unit. So using Pythagoras theorem, what will be your OA? So if you see, OA will be what? OA square is O, let's say this is C, OC square plus AC square. That is gonna be 1 square plus 1 square. So from here, OA will be coming out as root of 2. Are you clear? So this length came out to root of 2. Everyone clear, guys? All the students got it? So we are just going to use Pythagoras over here. We'll be doing good questions based on this. And now if I just want to, so this is my length root 2. अगर आप देखोगे ये जो length है OA, this length is root 2. So if I want to plot this length root 2 on the number line, how will I be doing it? Understand? I will keep my compass over here. Okay, will feed the radius equal to OA, and I will just draw an arc like this. And doing that, the point that I'll be getting, which is D, this point OD will be what? This length OD is what, guys? This length OD is nothing but root of 2 units. Everyone clear with this or not, guys? All the students, are you clear? Hello Muskan, how are you? Everyone got it? Okay, now using the same concept, we can actually draw so many different kind of irrational numbers on the number line. How? Let's have a look. So now let's say if I want to represent root 3, how can I represent root 3? If I want to represent root 3, guys, I will simply be making a number line over here. And this is my any point which is I'm considering as my origin O. Now let's say I'm having a point over here. Just a moment. Okay. Let's say I'm talking about root of 3. Just make a line over here. Okay, on this line, let's take a point over here, that is your origin O. Now what I'm doing, if you talk about root 3, I just want to do one thing. मेरे को एक ऐसा combination चाहिए जिससे कि I can just have root 3 as my hypotenuse for a right angle triangle. Okay, so if I take my base and perpendicular as 2 and 1, or perpendicular and base as 2 and 1, then I can get my hypotenuse as root of 3, which means if I say this is O, and if I say, let's say this point is A, and let's say this is nothing but your 1 unit. Okay, and then let's say this is what? This is nothing but your 2 units. Okay, then this length that you will be getting over here, you know, this length that we will be having OB, this length OB that you will be having, this will be what? If you see, we are having 1 and 2, so it's gonna be what? It's gonna be root of 1 square plus 2 square. Okay, so that will be root of 5, right? We want to plot root 3. Cool. Okay, so please understand this concept here. How do we do it? So first over here we will be just using what? We will be just using root 1. यहाँ पे वापस से हम लोग 1 use करेंगे. So using 1 will give me what? I am having 1 unit over here as well. Now what I can do, guys, please focus everyone over here. This one will give me what? This will give me this as root 2 units. Are you clear, guys? You got it? Yes or no? Please tell me. Everyone clear? Now there are two options. What you can do is you can plot this root 2 over here, and when you will be doing it, so let's say this is your root 2. I am naming this point as C, and let's assume that this length OC is what? This length OC is root of 2 units, right? This length OC is root of 2 units that I'm having over here now. When this length OC is root of 2, now please focus guys, from this point as my base, if you see OC is root 2, I will just make a triangle again which is equal to what? Which is having a perpendicular as 1. Let's say this is your 1 unit again. Okay, and now when you join it, please focus guys, all of you, if you join this, what it will be? This is root 2, this is 1. So if you talk about this point as D, so your OD is what? OD is under root of, focus, root 2 ka square is 2 plus 1 ka square is 1. You can see you got root 3. Are you clear with this or not guys? All of you got it? That's how we can talk about this root 3 now. Just placing your compass needle over here, feeding this radius and getting an arc like this. This point, you know, this point, this length will give you what? This length that you are having over here, this is nothing but your root of 3 units. Are you clear with this? Everyone got it? Yes or no? Please tell me. All of you clear with this guys? All the students out there? Everyone clear? Right? So this is how we can talk about root of 3. Let's talk about one or two more. Now let's say if I want to talk about yeah, so let's say if I want to talk about root of 50, okay, if I want to plot root of 50 on the number line, how would I do it? All of you guys, all the students, Nishant, Muskan, Varshini, Vivek, all of you, any guesses how would we do this root 50? How do we plot this root 50 on the number line? All of you, come on. There are exactly two ways that we can actually use when we are talking about root of 50. What are those two ways? What I can use over here to plot my root 50 on the number line? Any guesses? All of you guys, how would you plot root 50 on the number line? Do we have any guesses? So in order to plot root 50, focus. I will just break it in such a way where I can have the sum of the squares of these two. वो कैसे होगा? That would be, if you see 5 square plus 5 square, this is one way. Or that you can see it is also written down as 7 square plus 1. Which means either I can have what? Either I can have a scenario like this where this is my origin. Okay, this point is A, which I am naming as what? This point is A, which I am naming as, just a moment guys. This point is A, which I am naming as, let's say this is my 7 units. When this is 7 units and this is, let's say, 1 unit, right? So what will happen? This distance OB will be your distance of focus. Root of 7 square plus 1, that is going to be root 50. Now you can just plot it over here, this point. If this is C, so OC will be what? OC will be nothing but root of 50. This is one way. Another way could be what? You can have your origin over here, and then you can just plot what? You can just plot a point over here, A, and you can assume this as what? Let's say this is your 5 units. आपने ये 5 units बनाया है. Then you will be drawing a line over here equal to 5 units. And then this distance that you will be getting over here is gonna be what? Root of 50. Okay, make an arc. This point, if it is B, this OB will be what? This OB will again be root of 50. Are you clear with this guys? Okay, so that's how we can talk about this. Everyone clear? This is how we can draw root 50 on the number line. In the same way, if you want to draw what? In the same way, let's say if you want to draw root of 65, how would you do it? If you want to draw root 65, you can simply break it as root of 8 square plus 1 square, right? So again, you can take your perpendicular and base as 8 and 1, right? Which means you'll be having what? You'll be having this as your origin. Okay, let's say this is the point that you take OA, and let's say this is nothing but 8 units. This is, let's say, nothing but 1 unit. Okay, when you will be joining it like this, it will become like this. This is your point B. And then this arc, okay, this arc, keeping this point as C, this OC will give you what? This OC will give you nothing but root of 65 units. All of you clear with this or not guys? Everyone, all the students out there, you got it? Do you understand that guys? All of you, please tell me. Everyone clear with this till here? Okay, so this is how we can talk about the story that we are having over here. This is how we can discuss all these things. So now let's proceed forward. Let's see the next thing that we are having over here. Okay. Now guys, the next kahani that we have is the exponents. When I'm talking about exponents. So let's say if I'm having a question that if I'm talking about the value of root of x, root of x, root of x, and if I want to find out that what will be the value of this expression. Okay, so guys, यहाँ से हम लोग समझेंगे exponents का concept. Okay, this question will help us to understand the concept of exponents. If I'm having root of x, root of x, root of x, so first and foremost you need to understand, as we all know, that root of x could be written down as what? X to the power 1 upon 2. Okay, if I'm having what? If I'm having simply, let's say if I'm having cube root of x, then it could be written down as x to the power 1 upon 3. Okay, if I'm having fourth root of x, then it could be written down as x to the power 1 upon 4. If I'm writing it as fifth root of x, then it could be written down as x to the power 1 upon 5. Are you clear with this, guys? So this is how I can write different powers of x whenever I'm having it inside root. Okay. In the same way, when I'm going about this question, I can say what? Okay, let's start from the very inside power that I'm having. Let's keep it x. Let's keep it as x. Now, I just picked this one. Okay, when you're talking about this root x, this root x could be written down as x to the power 1 upon 2. So I just removed this root from here and I wrote it as x to the power 1 upon 2. This will be what? This will be nothing but under root of x to the power 1 plus 1 upon 2. That will be nothing but x to the power 3 upon 2. Are you clear with this, guys? All of you got it? Everyone, yes or no? I'm having root of x into root of x to the power 3 upon 2. Right now, the next thing will be what, guys? When I'm having this x to the power 3 upon 2, again the same कहानी देखो. अगर root के अंदर x है तो x will come out with the power 1 upon 2. If you are having root of b, then b will come out with the power 1 upon 2. In the same way, when you are having x to the power 3 upon 2 inside the root, then this x to the power 3 upon 2 will come out with the power 1 upon 2. So it will become what? It will simply become root as it is. You are having x, and this will become x to the power 3 upon 2 to the whole power 1 upon 2. Are you clear? This is what you will be having, guys. Yes or no? Please respond. This would give you what? You are having root of, focus, x will remain as it is, and this will become into x to the power 3 upon 2, 1 upon 4, 3 upon 4. Are you clear with this or not, guys? Please respond, everyone out there. All the students who can hear me right now, are you clear with this or not? So it's gonna be root of x times x to the power 3 upon 4. Okay, moving forward, the next thing will be what? When you're talking about this particular scenario, it will be focus. Now again, you have x to the power 1 and x to the power 3 upon 4. We all know that whenever the base is same, powers will be added. Whenever the base is same, powers will be added. Let's add the powers. So you will be having what? You will be having under root of, focus, x to the power 1 plus 3 upon 4. That means 4 plus 3 upon 4. That will be x to the power 7 upon 4. Are you clear? When you are having root of x to the power 7 upon 4, this could again be taken out from the root, and यहाँ से you will be obtaining x to the power 7 upon 4 to the whole power 1 upon 2, and that would give you what, guys? X to the power 7 upon 8. Okay, this could be your answer. Or if you want to just express it in another way, देखो क्या कर सकते हैं. So I can say this is what I got. X to the power 7 upon 8 is what I am having. Now this could be written down as x to the power 7 to the whole power 1 upon 8. And x to the power 7 to the whole power 1 upon 8 could be written down as, focus, guys, I will be having 8th root of x to the power 7. I repeat, I will be having what? I will be having 8th root of x to the power 7. Is that clear to everyone or not, guys? All of you got it? Okay. So it will be nothing but 8th root of what? 8th root of your x to the power 7 that you will be having over here, right? Okay, so this is how we can talk about this question that we are having over here. Now let's take one more question. Let's see if I'm having a question like this: 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x is equal to, let's say I am having 64. Can you tell me, guys, what will be the value of x? All of you, all the students out there, what is the value of x? Find x. Can you tell me the value of x? What is the value of x? All of you, come on. You are having 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x is equal to 64. What will be the value of x? Can you tell me the value of x? All of you, go for it. All the students who are there, come on, tell me. Value of x that I want to find out. What will that be, everyone? No one? Nishant, Muskan, Varshini, Bibek, Samidha. Okay. So how would I do this, Samjo? Because you can see I'm having 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x. This could be written down as 4 times of what? 4 times of 4 to the power x. Yes or no? I'm having 4 times of this, so it will be 4 times of 4 to the power x. And that will be, okay, you are doing it. I'm waiting. Come on, do it. I think I told you the concept now, but still do it. Tell me the answer. X is equal to 3 upon 2. Okay, let's check this out. See, I got 4 to the power x, 4 to the power x, 4 to the power x, 4 to the power x. That could be written down as 4 into 4 to the power x is equal to 64. Now 4 to the power 1 into 4 to the power x, this could be written down as 4 to the power x plus 1. Yes or no? The powers are added. We all know that the powers will be what? The powers will be added. Powers को हम add कर देंगे. Now when the powers are added, it will be equal to 64. Now this could be written down as 4 to the power x plus 1 is equal to, I am having focus, 4 to the power 3. Yes or no? Getting it? 4 4 is 16, 4 is 64. Are you clear with this, Vivek? Okay. This will give you what? If you see now, because the bases are same, so power should be same as well, which means you can say x plus 1 has to be 3, and when x plus 1 is 3, x will be nothing but 3 minus 1, that is 2. Are you clear with this or not? You got the point? Do you understand that? Are you clear? Okay, so this is how we can talk about this. Clear? Please tell me, got it? Right, let's talk about one more question over here. So let's say the next question that I'm having, please note it down first, quickly. Come on, do it. Okay, let's say the next question that I'm talking about is like this. The next question, let's say, is this, and now you'll tell me what will be the answer. I'm having 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x plus 4 to the power x is equal to, I'm having 48. Okay, tell me the value of x. Come on, from here, tell me the value of x. What will be the value of x this time? What will be the value of x from here? Come on, I'm looking for the answer. Give me the answer quickly. Do it using the same concept, okay? Same concept like we did the previous question. Just see what you will be getting. x is equal to 4. No, let's see. So if you see 1, 2, 3, 3 times I'm adding it, so I can write it as 3 into 4 to the power x is equal to 48. 4 to the power x is equal to 3 will go in the denominator, 48 divided by 3. When you cancel it, it will give you what? It will give you 1 time, then 1 8 6 times. It is 16. You got 4 to the power x as 16. This will give you what? This will give you 4 to the power 2 as 4 to the power 2. 4 to the power x as 4 to the power 2. From here, x will be coming out as 2. Are you clear with this? You got it? Clear? You got this, Vivek, right? So it will be what? It will be 4 to the power x is equal to 4 to the power 2. 4 4 is 16, which means the value of x will be coming out as 2. Okay, this is how we can talk about these kahanis. Now let's move forward. The next thing. Now, the next thing that I would like to discuss with you guys over here is that when I'm talking about my rational numbers and my irrational numbers, so how would you identify what is rational and what is irrational? When you're talking about rational numbers, when you just solve them, there are two cases that you get. So either you will be getting terminating decimals, or you will be getting repeating. And when we talk about irrational numbers, for irrational numbers, what kind of decimals you get? For irrational numbers, the types of decimals that you will be getting, they will be nothing but what? They will basically be your non-terminating and non-repeating. So this is what you will be having in case of irrational numbers, right? So when we talk about rational numbers, it will be terminating decimals or it will be repeating decimals. But in case of your irrational numbers, they will be non-terminating, non-repeating. For example, when we talk about terminating decimals, it could be, let's say I am having 8 upon 5. So when you solve it, it will give you what? It will give you 5 times 1, 5. Then you are having decimal 305630, so you are getting 1.6. Okay, in the same way, if you are talking about 7 upon let's say 10, it will be 0.7. So if you see your decimal is terminating, or if you are talking about let's say 20 upon 8, it will be 8 times 2 16.40. You have 8 times 5 40. Or you are having 18 upon 8, it will be what? 8 2s are 16, then 20, 8 2s are 16 again, and then you have 8 2s are 16, then 20, 8 2s are 16, and 40 8 5s are 40, right? It will be 2.25. So basically यहाँ पर हो क्या रहा है? Your decimal is terminating. After one decimal digit, it terminated. After 1, it terminated. After 1, it terminated. And after 2 digits, it terminated. When I'm talking about repeating ke examples could be when I'm talking about 10 upon 3. It will be 3.333333 and so on. Or if I'm talking about what? Or if I'm talking about, let's say, 20 upon 3. It will be 6.666666 and so on. So whenever we have repeating or we have terminating, I repeat, whenever we have repeating or we have terminating, अगर terminating है तो भी और अगर repeating है तो भी, they will be known as your rational numbers. If they are non-terminating and non-repeating, for example, let's take one example of this. It could be 2.303003000 3000003 and so on. So if you see यहाँ पर every time 1 0 is increasing, which means nothing is fixed over here, that is repeating. यहाँ पे कुछ भी ऐसा नहीं है जो fixed है जो repeat हो रहा है. Okay, that is why this is known as your non-terminating, non-repeating, which is known as your irrational number. Talking about repeating, please focus. In case of repeating, what you'll be having, value of pi is 3.14. That is your irrational number. Okay, it is non-terminating, non-repeating. Okay, Vivek, we take approximate value of pi, that is 3.14 or 22 by 7, but actually your pi is an irrational number. Okay, now over here, when we are talking about repeating, in case of repeating, it could be like this: 2.3125, 3125, 3125. If you see, there is a particular set of numbers that is repeating, but in case of irrational number, there is no set. Every time 1 0 is increasing, 1 0 is increasing, 1 0 is increasing, right? So that is why we say what? That is why we say that this is the difference that we have between rational numbers and irrational numbers. Are you clear with this? You got it? All of you clear? Okay, so that's how we can talk about it. Now, moving forward, guys, if I want to take one example of how to convert your rational number into fraction, let's talk about it. So let's say अगर आपके पास है 1.111111, if you want to convert this into what? If you want to convert this into your, or let's take it this way. Let's keep it this. So if you want to convert this into the fraction form, क्या करोगे? First you will be multiplying it by 10. 10x will be 11.11111. Then you will be just subtracting this. This is, let's say, second. This is, let's say, first. And you are saying second minus first. This will give you 9x is equal to what? 11.111 minus 1.111. That will be 10. Clear? And from here, x will be coming out as what? X will be coming out as 10 upon 9. Are you clear? So this x that you were having over here, it got converted into this x that you have. X is equal to 10 upon 9. All of you got it, guys? Okay. Second thing, if I'm having, let's say, x is equal to 3.333. Okay, we know iska conversion kya hota hai, but still to understand, let's multiply it by 10 first. It will be 33.333. Subtracting them, 9x will give you what? It will simply give you 30. X will be what? X will be 30 upon 9. That is nothing but 10 upon 3 is the fraction form of this particular expression. Are you clear with this or not, guys? Okay, so this is how we can talk about all these things. This is how we can express these things in this particular manner, in this particular way. I hope you all are clear with this, right? This is how we can talk about all these kahanis. All the students out there, guys, quickly give me a thumbs up if that's clear to you. All of you got it? Everyone out there, do you understand this? Are you clear? Okay, so this is how we can talk about this. This is how we can discuss all the concepts of real numbers. एक short snip हमने यहाँ पर लिया. I hope आपको समझ में आया हो. Last but not the least, guys, you all can be a part of Unacademy Plus platform as well. Okay, so you can download Unacademy learning application, join quizzes over there which are happening every day. And apart from that, if you see, please do some questions based on this. Okay, whatever we have discussed over here, please do some questions based on this. Okay, आप सभी Unacademy learning app download कर सकते हैं, and there also you can join so many free classes. I repeat, you can join so many free special classes over there. And to do that, you can just use the invite code. This is the invite code that we are having. Okay, this is the invite code that we have, which is Suyash Live. Okay, use this and join the free classes, the special classes that you have on Unacademy to ace up your studies. That's all. These are the subscription plans, guys. So if you wish to go for Unacademy Plus subscription as well, free classes के बाद अगर आप Unacademy Plus के subscriptions भी लेना चाहते हैं, then you can go for any of these subscription, because here we have live classes for all the subjects daily. Weekly quizzes are there. Doubt solving classes, practice questions, and test series is there. Okay, yes, the class is over. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I'll see you in the next class. Till then, goodbye, take care, and have an awesome day. Okay, all of you guys, bye, take care, have a good day. Okay, bye everyone.